He's accused of abusing his position of power at the Palm Beach County Courthouse to forge documents in exchange for cash. What our Contact 5 investigators are now learning about this alleged case of corruption and where we go from here. Good evening, I'm Kelley Dunn.
And I'm Michael Williams in for Jim Sackett. It's a story you saw first on 5. A court clerk accused of accepting bribes to sign off on community service hours. Tonight, investigators and court officials are taking a closer look at documents to figure out how it happened and to see if there is anyone else involved. It's a story Contact 5 investigator Dan Krauth broke yesterday, and he joins us tonight with his update. Dan.
Michael, I learned finance officials spent the day at the courthouse reviewing records and also reviewing procedures after a clerk was arrested. I just sat down with the director in an exclusive interview to figure out what went wrong and what they're doing to prevent a similar situation from happening again.
Inside the Palm Beach County Courthouse, you'll find a division of Justice Services, where people go to sign up for court-ordered community service. Today, you'll find an empty chair after police arrested one of their clerks, Saeed Khan. You'll also find his boss, Nicole Bishop, doing damage control.
It's shocking, and it's very disheartening that this happened of a 10-year employee.
It all started back in March, when investigators say Khan offered Jennifer Diroma a deal. In an exclusive interview with News Channel 5, Diroma claims Khan wanted $300 in exchange for his signature, claiming she completed her community service at the Goodwill.
Oh, well, you know, if you sign this deal, you're my girl now. Excuse me? No, I'm nobody's girl. And I didn't feel comfortable with the whole situation.
She tipped off investigators. Court documents show Khan signed off on paperwork for at least 4 other people who allegedly never performed their community service.
How do you think something like this happened?
Well, I think that you can have all kinds of policies and procedures in place, and if you have somebody who wants to do something illegal, then they will find a way to do it.
Bishop says before this incident, clerks were allowed to sign off on community service in rare occasions when clients had to go to court.
We have stopped that procedure altogether, and now we are putting the initiative back onto the individual to bring their paperwork to us prior to court.
Meanwhile, a spokesperson for the Goodwill, one of 3 nonprofits that allegedly lost out on volunteers, is calling it all a very unfortunate situation.
For any organization, it would be difficult to know that someone violated the system and actually used extortion in the volunteer system when you really don't even know the person was going to come to you in the first place.
Bishop claims this is an isolated problem. 3,000 people performed more than 100,000 hours of community service through her office in the past year. I did speak with Saeed Khan on the phone. He told me he's busy looking for an attorney right now and wouldn't comment on the case. I do know he called work after getting fired, asking how to get his paycheck. Dan Krauth, WPTV, News Channel 5.